talking about Erika Kirk and how the way she's behaving is very, very strange. First of all, there is a wonderful subscriber on this channel, and she said a lot of laudatory things about the channel, and she was very perturbed by the fact she thought I was a really good person until I spoke out against Erika Kirk. Now, I put the comment as the thumbnail because you should read it. And the reason I think people should read the comment that this lady sent me is because this is somebody who took the time out of her life to subscribe to my channel because she thought that based on what I went through, based on what she went through, she felt a connection and it was about grief. And she thought the way that I described Erika Kirk was very distasteful. And I want to apologize to this woman. This woman would not have sent in a comment if she didn't care about me, the content I put up, and maybe this person feels that I didn't present myself the way that I am. But I do every day. I don't change. If you look up Lionel's Nation, Sean Atwood, Ron Swanson, Candace Owens, Ian Carroll, Tim Pool, Coach Colin. Her behavior is strange. And it's beyond the point of people grieving differently now. I've given many examples about and they're all under Candace Owens' opinion pieces in reference to Erika Kirk. First of all, how is she acting strangely? If my husband was assassinated in front of the world, I would have hid. I would have been afraid. But we've caught her in lies. Like, for instance, her saying she wasn't dating. It's nobody's business. But when you have a public figure who's taking over her assassinated husband's business that he built on his own, and he turned down donations from Israeli donors, not because he doesn't believe in God and Jesus and he's anti Semitic. No. He didn't want to be controlled. And if you want to get a lawyer's interpretation on Erika Kirk's behavior, all of the cases that he's tried and how the Charlie Kirk assassination makes absolutely no sense. First of all, I do not believe he was shot with a gun. I was listening to a CIA agent on Diary of a CEO. And she said that it's very hard to shoot somebody. So you need to be in the movement. They call it kinesthetic movement. The Bible talked about that this morning. That basically not doing anything, not getting out of the house, not knocking on another door, not trying to make things happen yourself is very hypocritical and lazy. The Bible says that. I've been reading the Bible because I've never read the Bible, and I'm taking it very, very seriously. But when she lied about dating, why? It, when you lie about tiny, tiny little things, look, if I've ever lied on this channel, I would say so. Like I've said things online and I'd say, "Oh, this happened. I'm just freaking with you. I'm just joking." So like it's just the way that I act. It's just the way that I am. But what surprised me about this subscriber is, in my opinion, I brought, and what from what she said, I brought really good content that she related to, enjoyed, and she thought I was a compassionate person. And then because I didn't show compassion for Erika Kirk, she wiped away all of my other credibility. And it stung for a minute, not gonna lie, because when people take the time to join your channel and then they take the time to tell you why they're unsubscribing, it really does make you look in the mirror. And the one thing that I do want to say, and this isn't about Erika Kirk, her talking about J.D. Vance and the way J.D. Vance talked about his wife and him being a Christian and how she was Hindu, I thought was absolutely revolting. We live in a multicultural society. The world doesn't belong to anybody but God. And what we are starting to understand because of Virginia Giuffre, I believe, in my opinion, that Jesus, there wasn't a second coming of God or a second Messiah or a second prophet. Maybe we all are prophets in our own way. And Virginia Giuffre opened the gateway for Prince Andrew. And that BBC interview, he lied about everything. If you really want to catch up on the truth, go to Sean Atwood, Lionel's Nation, and absolutely, absolutely check out Candace Owens and Coach Colin. Because a lot of people sent me messages saying, you've been fooled by Candace and all of this. I know what look, Candace Owens is like a pit bull. She can't help it. She can't. You know how pit bulls, when they bite down, their jaws get stuck? That's like Candace Owens. You can't rip it out of her mouth. Nobody can. She used to grab the mic away from Charlie Kirk. There's so much. There's so many little details. And I need to write them out. And I say it, I've been saying it for 2 years and I haven't done it. I'm still trying to riff like I was 30. I apologize to that subscriber who unsubscribed. I'm sorry that one opinion made you change your whole opinion of me. See, that to me is good feedback. I took it to heart. However, just because I have a different opinion than you, does that mean that what I'm saying is wrong? What did I say about Lady Victoria Harvey 2 years ago? Why is this woman trying to tear down Virginia Roberts? Because Andrew was paying her, because he was paying people to find dirt on Virginia Roberts, because he's guilty of sin. And now that the Epstein files have dropped, I did a couple of videos on it yesterday. I disagree with a lot of what Candace Owens says. I disagree with many things Cheer Denise has said, but I didn't unsubscribe. It's funny, eh? As human beings, we are so incredibly judgmental. Judge not, because that woman who's judging me is seeing something from her own perspective. Projection. The Bible reading I did today spoke about projection as well. We do it all the time. And whoever these men were, they were prophets from God. Jesus was absolutely God's son. And Mel Gibson getting in trouble from the Passion of Christ and the other movies that Jim Carabiel has been in. Now I know why Mel Gibson has chosen him for all of these roles. And what Donald Trump did do with his, in my opinion, I think he's a reptile, meaning he's sick. He's sick. Mary Trump was right. And it's so interesting now to watch him burn. And the Charlie Kirk assassination, you think Tyler Robinson just picked up a odd 26 one day and thought he would try and shoot Charlie Kirk? I'm not saying Erika Kirk knew anything. I don't know anything. I'm just saying, what widow looks so happy to take on a company after her husband passed away? Doesn't make sense to me. And for somebody to just unsubscribe because I had that thought, I'm not stopping my thoughts. I'm not. Thank you for the one person that watched. I really appreciate it. And have a really great day. And I wish you all a great day. Yes, like Bridget Jones. Oh, and there's a chapter 3, the last chapter of Bridget Jones with Renee Zellweger and Hugh Grant, and he plays Daniel Cleaver, and the whole old gang is back together, and it's phenomenal. Enjoy your day.